First, no way. No way. Whoa. I've got Twitch and... Whoa, you can't say that. You can't say that. You... You can't say that. So with tree muffins, that kind of thing is normal. What's that say? Stretch me? Okay, I need to make sure not to back up too far. Ah. Chloe, say that sentence out loud, maybe. Just to yourself. Just... It's funny because I can't see the stream, but I sure can see chat. I wish I couldn't read. Oh, you are? Uh-huh. And there's still no registering here. There's no... You know what? It's fine. We'll just we'll just move on from that. Yeah, completely innocent. Guys, this is not Echocraft. What the heck? I just saw something in the sky. This is not Echocraft. What frame rate am I getting? Why am I on 64 chunks? There we go. I'm gonna lower it more because I don't need it to be that high for what I'm doing here. What? You can't watch? Why can't you watch? See, you got auto-modded for fisting. Hawk is in a place with no Wi-Fi. Oh no. You say goodbye to Hawk. Okay. I'm gonna hit recording. What did I do wrong? Don't worry, Zedska. It's not your fault. So it's time. This is also for my video, so hello video where you can see my face. Today, I want to make sure. Okay, we're good. Guys, I want to pull up some inspiration real quick first before we start building, just so you can see where my mind is going. Like, where's my brain at right now? Because I think that's an important part. Finding Project Hair Manager. Ooh, that's going to be cool. I wish I had the time to see it. Let me look up. Ooh, Discord. Almost posted that to the wrong one. I did post that to the wrong one. Okay, cool. Let's look up Titanfall 2 Mechs. Okay, I'm just gonna pull these up. Can you stop being a good builder? No. I'm gonna struggle to find one that's like, oh, that's a half decent example. Like a half decent full body example. I'm looking for one like good full body example. I need to stop stoking Pizza's ego. Yeah, I don't know why you keep doing that. Open image, a new tab, and we're gonna look Subnautica Mech. Where's the prawn suit? Open image, a new tab. Okay. Guys, just for reference, I'm gonna full screen this so you can see the two things that I'm using as reference. So I'm looking at this. This is a suit from Titanfall 2. Obligatory podcast plug. Oh yeah, obligatory podcast plug. Pizza. Hi, duckies. So this is an example of a mech suit from Titanfall 2, which is the main thing I'm using as reference. The other one that I'm going to be using as reference a little bit is this, the prawn suit from Subnautica 2. So this is a kind of a more futuristic suit, and it's also a bit smaller. You can see the person is like maybe a third of the total height of the suit. The Titanfall 2 mechs are much larger. They're probably like 8 to 10 people tall. Like they're big. They're big things. So those two, whoopsies, are the good examples of kind of how do I want to I think we're back. My mouse work, please. What? Sorry guys, that was weird. I've never had it do that in the middle of a stream before. Oh, my mouse is on 12%. Why did my game crash? Why is everything dying? Hello? What happened? So Discord likes to do this funny thing sometimes where it just kills my game. And not just my game, my entire computer. Like, it happens the same way every time. I have something up on my main monitor. I've got everything else over here. And then a big block of color covers most of my secondary monitor. And everything freezes. And the only way I can fix it is by, like, holding down the power button and hard resetting my entire computer. I don't know why it does that. And I've never had it not happen when Discord's... I've never had it happen when Discord's not open. So I suspect it's Discord. It doesn't happen very often, and that's the first time it's ever happened, like, during a stream or something. Usually it just happens, like... It happens kind of, like, early on, usually. But I've had my computer open for a while, so I don't know what was up with that. Want me to beat it up? No, that might make it crash again. Okay. We're gonna open the Echocraft world up again, and it better not crash. I'm also charging my mouse now. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to scale the mech because I don't want it to be taller than this. I want it to kind of like fit pretty neatly in here, but not like, I don't have to make it crouch under the door here. So I'm gonna stand right here. Actually, I'm gonna keep this open for now. This is gonna be closed as part of the animation. But for now, I want this open. So definitely, I'm just gonna use andesite to kind of block it out. So I want like, what about the Fallout mech suits? They're pretty cool. That's a good shout. Yeah, those are like more personal sized. But they do have a pretty good aesthetic. I mean, there's a few larger ones. Most of them are like, they're essentially Iron Man suits. The power armor. So if I have one kind of there, maybe with pieces here and there, that's like roughly the scaling that I want. So I'm just gonna keep that back there. Let's start. I think the wire on my mouse is pretty annoying. Like it just wants to move itself whenever I put it down. I'm gonna unplug it because it's really annoying. Okay, let's start. I'm also gonna turn down friendly mobs. Let's start. I'm trying to think of the color scheme too. What color scheme do I want? I don't want it to be a darker blue, so I don't think I want it to be copper. I think you have to use blackstone somewhere. I'm almost certainly going to be using deep slate of different kinds. See what, there's really not any dark blue blocks that I can get slabs and walls of. There's dark prismarine, which honestly might work. It's a little bit more greenish, but it might work.
Pizza time.
Ducky's MC has become a member. Why did you do that? Ducky's, why did you do that? Why are you giving me money? Why are you doing this? You strange man. Want to be a part of the buff eps. But yep, that's good spelling. Sign. That for like event detailing. Button. Maybe a different button. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Oh, there's a notification that's not customized. Did you type that in or that? Okay. I was on the OBS side, it says in quotes, Shiba dog shaking his body from left to right surrounded by red hearts. And I was like, Duckies didn't write that, did he? Because that would have been strange. But no, it was just being stupid. Item frame. Glass. Can I trigger if invisible? Yes.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Stop giving me money! Why are you giving me money? Stop it. Stop it now. Maybe... I'm trying to... I don't really know what I'm doing here, I'm gonna be honest. Download button. Iron bars. I'm gonna turn off fast place. Let's see here. That's some maybe something like this. Doing this at scale is a lot harder than I was thinking it would be. Maybe Iron. Oopsies. Hmm. Something like this, maybe? Iron trapdoor. Something like this. Feels front heavy. As it was. That fixes it though. That's not too bad. Okay. Delete this thing. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, cancel. Control R. Bonk. Confirm. Okay. Now what we got to do is we got to take this and we have to make a bunch of different frames of it. Essentially, we have to make different states. So I have to confirm. Oh, a wandering trader. Fantastic, just what I needed. Oh, Bentley bot. Efficiency 1 iron pickaxe. Very helpful. Okay. So, now we take this and we use it. Hold on, I'm getting texts. Oh, I got text from my mom. Why does everyone decide to try to text me whenever I'm doing a stream? Okay. Okay, and if we take the same idea and do that over here. Can you get out of here? You are making things harder than it has to be. Get out of here. Okay. I feel like the arms should be moving, but I don't really know how I do that. Maybe I literally just move it forward a block. Actually, yeah, that might be the play. I'm wondering. I don't think I can lower this down. I wish I could lower it down a half block. But like the design is too small for me to be able to do that effectively. What I am gonna do though is give pizza bug the stick. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. Question is, can I see those from the inside of the tunnel? So if I can, then I have to move them. Yeah, you definitely can. Okay. I definitely got to move those. Well, I got to break the grass stuff first. Okay, so stand, walk, walk. I have to alternate between standing and the walking states. This foot needs to be where this foot used to be, and this foot needs to be where this foot used to be. So if we remember that, then it should be okay. Okay. Building mech states. Time, set day. I'm gonna try to get whatever color of background looks the best. Time, set, noon. Game rule, day. Advanced weather, false. Time, set, noon. Okay. Perfect. I'm sorry, but for the sake of the animation, you guys gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you guys gotta go. Okay. All right, we gotta copy our first one down and see how this goes. Something like there. Actually, I wonder if I can just like okay. So now the plan is to actually make the animation. And this is gonna be the tough part. We've got the fake wall at the end, but I think, okay, yeah. So we're just gonna start recording, give it a few seconds, pause. Okay. Now the first thing we want to do is get rid of this. And for the sake of the... keep this on. Okay. Okay. We get a few more seconds. And then we slash give pizza buff debug stick. Okay. Then we take all of this. And then we move you back in. Bam. And then we got to start moving him. Okay. So what we can do is we can just do this, do this, do this, do this. And delete him. Wait. I don't really want to do that before I mark where one of his feet is. So we'll mark where his feet is here. Okay. I feel like we could just, instead of having to do the whole thing piece by piece, right? I could just like move the arm back. No, because it's a little bit more complex than that. Okay, I'm learning how I have to do this as I go. It's gonna be a very long, arduous process, but it's okay. Okay. Now we grab it again. Let me grab this one this time. 2 hops this time. 3 hops this time. Okay. Let's see here. Erase, 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 erase. Erase. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk. Um, that. Okay, we'll mark this. That's where the boundary box is. Clone. Okay. Then I just have to move this whole thing. Do that. We'll close it by 1. I'll mark whatever foot this is. Bonk, 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 bonk. Right foot. Right foot this time. Grabbed the left foot, by the way. Did the wrong one. That's okay. Um, um, I need to do that. This. Close it entirely. And that. Okay. I want to move this. All the way down here. Okay. We're gonna mark right foot this time. Bonk. Right foot this time. Okay. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this a little easier on myself. Shoot. I forgot to mark where the foot was. Okay. Thank goodness that Control Z works in Axiom. That is a lifesaver. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab a copy of the standing position. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk. Okay. Then I can just bang, 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 bang. Panic at the end. I'm sure nobody will notice. I'm sure nobody will notice. I did right foot last time. I need to do left foot this time. Left foot this time. Left foot this time. Okay, that'll work. And then I can just unpause, pause. Okay, there's another one. Mm. Okay. Right foot this time. Right foot this time. Right foot this time. And bang. Okay, now it's got to be left foot this time. That, get all of that. Okay. Bonk, bonk. Okay. You take that. And then back to straight. Okay. Now, I've essentially had it walk through this section of tunnel. Yeah, no, actually, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more. It's time to do right foot. I'm not going to get lazy. Okay, something like that. And we're gonna do one more. One more standing cycle. Move you. Bang, bang. Okay. Now we delete you. Bonk. I think if I just... Yeah, something like that angle. So we can unpause, pause. And we can manually delete this because it's too close, so I don't want to accidentally delete any of the surroundings. I'm pretty sure it was in line with that. It's here. Okay, then we can take this. Erase, 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 erase. Bonk. Bonk. Pulls the arm back. And then a very quick movement. Stone. This. Stone. This. Okay. Sorry, I'm being rather quiet. I'm just kind of like... Keep it going a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Okay. Mech animation. That's it. An hour on the dot. There you go. Alright, well, let's see how it turned out. I'm hoping that went as well as I think it did. Flashback, are we gonna load? There we go. Over our name tags. Under. So we're just gonna start recording. Give it a few seconds. We get it. Okay, it's definitely gonna need to be slowed down. But we get it. That. That. And then I can just grab shot like this. Just that's pretty cool. Wait a minute. Just so we so we so we Something like that. I wonder if I could. That'd be kind of cool. Be kind of a cool shot. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential here. Let's start actually trying to render this. So we're just gonna start recording, give it a few seconds. You get it. Speed. So we're just gonna start recording, give it a few seconds. Okay. So that's the first shot right there. We're going to save that. Door open. Okay. Very good. We get it. We get it. Back up a bit so it's in frame. Six dot 3. Stand and walk. That's a pretty cool shot. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Chloe. I've been forgetting. So you guys were in call. How's it going in there? Stretch. Fine. Bring in the tism. Oh, we got a tism too. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, I did the stretch. Sean, what tism would you like? What tism would you prefer? I mean, we got plain in Star Wars tism, and we also got, you know, we're doing Mech, so I could bring over my Ironmonger. And talk about how the mech suits work. Or like how they theoretically work. Tell you about thermodynamics. Nobody wants me to do that. I've been told plain autism is good. Okay, cool. I will render this. Walk in. Actually, Star Wars, you got it. Let me grab the Star Wars autism real quick. Oh, I can. How am I supposed to pull up Hawk talking in the Discord call while? Okay, hold on. I can do this. All right, I got it. All right, let me grab a Star Wars. No, not actually. Okay. You guys. I had to do a self-care stretch while I was standing up there. I can't do it while I have my camera on. He probably has no pants on. Yes, confirm no pants. Yeah, no, I don't have pants on right now. But I do have an acclimator. Look at this. This is one of my favorite Lego sets to have. Hello? Lego? Hello? 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 There you go. There's the acclimator. So, as you can see, it's not a Venator! It's not a Venator! It's an acclimator! You're reading our chat? That's cheating? How else am I supposed to read what Hawk's saying? This is an acclimator. It's different. Venators have 2 bridges. Venators have more engines. Venators have the big, the big starship thing that goes down the middle. This is an acclimator. Acclimators were actually built before the Venators. In episode 2, the scene where you see all the ships taking off from Coruscant with the clones marching in, yeah, those are acclimators, not Venators. Acclimators have these drop doors on the sides of the ship because they're meant to actually be able to land in atmosphere. If this set was a little bit bigger, it would have landing struts. Pizza Buff, I'm in cell service jail. This is confidential. My PC blue screened. You guys are all suffering. Anyways, actually, you can see inside the thing there. You can see a couple of white 1x1 studs. Those are meant to be the clone troopers, which is really funny. This particular Lego set was like 55 bucks. Yeah, the acclimators actually came before the Venators. which is why, you know, I mean, they look very similar. They're small. They're smaller than the Venators. But they're meant for large cargo transport. They can transport large amounts of cargo, considering their size, and also large amounts of. They're also big troop transports. Honestly, I should have noticed the bridges. Yeah, you should have. It's yeah, because they don't have fighter wings, right? So like the Venators, one of the bridges was for ship operations, and one of the bridges was for starfighter management, essentially command. And since there's no starfighter command, there's only one bridge. It's a fun, you know, fun detail. And then you get to the Empire 1, the Imperial 1 Star Destroyers, who are like, yeah, let's just have some starfighters, but not enough to warrant a whole bridge. So we're just going to have one big bridge that's even more exposed. So we're going to put the shield balls also right next to the bridge, entirely exposed. Good thinking. Good thinking, Kuat drive yards. But yeah, these guys meant to be able to land, so they would have landing struts. You actually saw them in the mainline movies, in the prequel trilogy, and also they weren't that heavily defended. These guys were not meant for capital ship combat. They don't really have any guns. I think they've got a few point defense cannons, but they don't have like anti-ship cannons like the Venators or especially the Imperial 2s would have. The Imperial 1 or the Imperial 2s, or even the Victory class. This thing would probably get outgunned by a Victory class. But just because of its size, and it was a very fast ship, it had a really good hyperdrive in it, so it could move around large amounts of troops very quickly, large amounts of cargo. It was still very, very useful throughout the war for the Republic. But anytime they tried to get it into enemy territory to land troops, it ended up kind of just being cannon fodder. There is a episode in the Clone Wars animated series. You guys are yapping about something completely different. You guys are yapping about capes? Okay, cool. In the Clone Wars animated series, as I was saying, there was a particular episode where they tried to push acclimators into atmosphere, despite there being anti-air, separatist anti-air in the area, and so they had big droid artillery weapons, and they just kind of went, and then this whole, like, they hit an acclimator in the back, one shot, and it just went, the entire engine just fell off. Oh, I remember that episode. Yeah, it was a really fun, it was like a really well shot scene, especially at that point in the series. And then the entire thing just went, and it's like, they were landing those ships with clones inside, I'm pretty sure. So they just like, because the Jedis were, well, not the Jedis, because the Jedi, some of them as generals were a little incompetent. They just kind of like pushed resources into enemy territory sometimes and would just die. So like, that happened with the acclimators sometimes because they were not particularly heavily armored. They were not particularly heavily armed, but it was a prerequisite for the Venator. It was a prerequisite for the Imperial 1 and 2. It was a prerequisite for the Victory. And it was a very, very good ship for what it was built for, which was transport. That was a very long autism rant. Allow me to put that away. Ugh. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got this one. Just you. It's been about 1,000 days. Welcome to the Lord. Just you. That's not bad. $6.6 overhead. Oh, goodness me. Nice. Okay. Pull back. Push forward. 6.7 wall shot. Now these scenes on their own might not look particularly interesting. But take this, add sound effects, add music, stitch it together, make it look smoother, and you get something, hopefully, pretty cool. Hand pinkling. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? Pull back. Can't wait to see it. I can't wait to make it. Thanks for asking. It's going decent. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Once I finish exporting these, I'm gonna do one more thing, and then I'm gonna end stream a little early because Are you doing the animation thing you worked on before? Yes. Yes. I am doing that right now. Wonder if I can like that's it. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty good shot. Just gonna name it that. So imagine like rock drilling grinding sound effects there, because that's what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a drill. camera. Okay. Also, just letting you know, Hawk, I'm pretty sure would say hi right now, but Hawk is currently in no internet hell. So, unfortunately, not much Hawk. Camera shake. Not much amplitude. Can I make it more frequency, more amplitude? That's a bit aggressive, but I think I like it. Yeah. Oh no, Riphawk, I send support virtually. I send you my internet virtually on a VPN. 10. Okay, this shot is admittedly a bit experimental. But I think that worked. I think that worked pretty well. Keep going a little bit, a little bit. How can I have sacrificed my own bills and Wi-Fi for them? That's not even a joke. Oh dear. Oh no. Maybe don't do that. Okay, I think that's the last export. I'm not gonna stitch it together on stream because that is an activity for you to see in the video, which is actually coming along swimmingly, considering that I haven't done so like anything to it in such a while. But okay, you know? Oh, I do have to do one more thing. I have to get a copy. I have to get... I was sending in donations like $10 and more as I didn't have Wi-Fi at one point. That's crazy. Player. Player. Save schematic. PC Mech. PC drill Mech. Funk. Okay. 100% worth it, not gonna lie. You know? If the return on investment is good enough for you, then who am I to judge? Schematics. PC drill Mech. Move that over. You guys are just very, very cool. What can I say? What can I say? We are very cool. We are that. That thing is us. It's true. It's true. There's no getting around it. Just factually accurate. I don't know what else to say. Okay. The last thing we're going to do. Last thing we're going to do real quick. I'm not going to build it. I'm not going to build it. I'm just going to find where I want it to go. I just want to find... Should probably switch my screen. Whee! I just want to find where the mech should go. Because I want to build it actually in the server. So it's actually there. I'm not going to build it until later. Like the end of the episode. After I've actually put it together. I'm thinking I do want to put it just inside the tunnel, just like here. You know what I mean? I think. Whoa. Load schematics. There we go. That doesn't touch. That doesn't touch. That doesn't touch. Okay. That'll work. Yeah, no. just not interested. I'm just not interested. Oh, that was good. That was good. I did what I wanted to do. Okay, I gotta end stream. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Well, I'm not gonna bother rating today, but you guys can enjoy the wonderful outro. I'm sorry I ended like 10 minutes after you got here, but I swear it wasn't intentional. I do have finals this week, and I do need to sleep and play Tamagotchi Life. I hate you. Fair enough, Zetsuka. Bye-bye. See you sometime. Bye-bye. The video on this will be out this next weekend.
I'm Steve.
No, I'm not going to study. I'm going to play Tamagotchi Life. You don't get it. You don't understand. I just want to play Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi.